Hello fellow ant keepers, today we will be building a subtropical Formicarium for our Myrmica colony, dubbed the Hell Gladiators. We will be using the Pets at Home 12-litre fish tank starter kit. The Hell Gladiators are far overdue for a new Formicarium since the worms incident. If you haven't seen that episode, it's up in the right hand corner, so click it if you want. The tank itself is made of acrylic with this in a strange plastic bracket to join the acrylic around the corners. This is less clean and flush than I would have liked, but since it is made as a fish tank, we can be absolutely sure that it's watertight. In this kit, there is also some white gravel, which you could use for a false bottom if you don't have anything else to use, and there's a filter pump, which won't be used in this project, but may be used in the future depending on what sort of projects I take on. Now, how to clean a tank ready for use. For this, you will want to use rubbing alcohol and a microfiber cloth, both of which will be linked down in the description. What you do is you ball up your microfiber cloth and shove it into the neck of the rubbing alcohol bottle and turn the bottle upside down for a second or two. The cloth should now be damp. Then you just want to rub the aquarium down on the inside, especially the silicone. What the rubbing alcohol does is it is highly antibacterial and therefore kills any nasties potentially on the glass, leaving us with a clean slate to build our Formicarium on. After you finish wiping it, you want to get a bit of water on a different part of the cloth and just wipe all that rubbing alcohol away, since if there's any residue of the rubbing alcohol left, it may threaten the health of your ants, plants and other beneficial creatures. Now for our false bottom. We will be using expanded clay pebbles and permeable weed blocker. Sadly, I don't have the link for the weed blocker, but I will provide it for the pebbles. What you want to go and do is pour some clay pebbles into the bottom for about 2 to 3 centimeters of coverage. Then cut out some weed blocker or some other separating fabric to the base dimensions of the tank you're using. Then place the fabric on top of the pebbles. You now have a false bottom, meaning that if you overwater the tank, you're left with a muddy mess of your soil mixture at the bottom. The pores in the clay mean it has a large surface area, which allows water that sits at the bottom to be cleansed. If you want a more in-depth tutorial and explanation on how it works, there'll be a little card for you up on the right for Serpa Design's tutorial. Now, into the scape. For this, we will be using a mix of canna cocoa fibre and a houseplant soil, important with no chemical fertiliser. I generally use a 2-to-1 mixture. Link for the fibre down below. Anyway, for the plants, I have a Fittonia alboventus red vein and a Musa velatina, which I hope I'm pronouncing right, but I didn't end up using that. And for hardscape, I have a piece of driftwood I found on a beach somewhere, can't for the life of me remember where though, and several different types of stone. For mosses, I'm using sphagnum moss, badge moss and thread moss. To prepare this for moving ants into, you just need to put your choice of barrier around the top. In this am using baby powder barrier. And now on to moving them in. So I did think about somehow like drilling in and putting a tube through into the tank. It turns out that it's just as simple as putting the jar into the tank and opening it. Now, a few days after I've moved them in, the tank doesn't look quite as good, but in the future I'll be working towards getting it up to how it was before the ants were in.